A couple things on budget. One, I said two-thirds of our spending comes from money that has nothing to do with property, local property taxes. It's outside sources. So measuring government budgets is not a proxy for measuring taxation. And built into that metric is an assumption that if government grows, that's a bad thing. That's an attempt with that metric to say, look how bad Missoula County is. Look how bad Gallatin County is. And I would say the larger a place is, the more complex it becomes. And it's going to take a diversity of strategies to address the problems and the issues in those places. And I'm nervous about the metric you just described, Senator, because you could say, look, a $375,000 house in Macomb County, you're paying nothing. You're paying all this money in Missoula, that's terrible. The services provided in a large place are much more robust than in a small place. They have to be. Last little piece on this, I just trying to get myself not to talk too much. There is a deep prejudice in all of this against local government. The idea that local government is spending money is terrible. First, local government is us, all of us. If you go to a soccer game at those dreaded, very expensive Fort Missoula fields, you're looking out over thousands of people watching their kids play soccer. You can see a county employee. You can see a city employee. You can see more than one or two of these folks. These are people who shop where we shop. Kids play and go to school where we go to school. Local government is us. And I bet there isn't a single person here who say, I just do not trust my fellow Missoulians. Local government is your fellow Missoulians. And if you don't like them, you can bounce them out. Second big thing I got to say on this, I'm sorry, you shouldn't have handed me the mic. Just a quick anecdote. Should I give it back? So a couple months ago, I was standing in front of Bernice's Bakery on a Sunday morning. Beautiful, early in the morning, the dappled sun kind of coming from the northeast. It's just perfect. And there's a guy there drinking his coffee, and he recognized me. And he goes, you know, these goddamn property taxes. And what do you guys even do? And he's standing there with the coffee and the pastry, and and I'm thinking, drinking that coffee, that the water was clean. Thank you, City of Missoula. Now I'm going to blur jurisdictions, which is bad for county and city employees, but just let me blur them. The water in the coffee is clean. The pastry was made in a kitchen that was inspected. You can eat that too. The people who are working in that kitchen get paid a decent wage, even if it's minimum wage, as part of rule of law and government. And we're standing on a sidewalk. It says 1931 in it because, geez, local government did a pretty good job back in 1931. And we're standing next to the street that's got sewer and water and broadband and utilities all underneath it. And I'll just stop there. I could keep going on and on. The problem here is local government has been great and invisible. We've come to believe that our safe, secure, predictable, high-functioning society is our birthright as hardworking Montanans. No, it's no one's birthright. All of that I just described is the result of us annually and regularly committing to creating this place through sharing our resources. That's local government and that's taxes. And it's hard to say standing there in front of Bernice's on a Sunday morning that it's a bad thing.